Hey guys, John Cannon for JJ Entertainment. Just got a new set of speakers in. We went ahead and after finally debating over and over again between the QSC KLAs, the JBL VRX 932s, and a few other of the, I think the Mackie has a line array out, the HDAs, and then Yorkville has a line array out. It seems like every company now is throwing out a pair of constant curvature speakers. I guess the VRX really aren't a true line array in a sense, but they're a constant curvature speaker. So we picked up a pair of these. We have another one on order. Should be here next week. We're looking to start using these for our school dances, and looking to possibly get another 4 of them to run larger arrays, or sorry, constant curvatures. Got to make sure I do it right. People get upset. For a couple of our MMA fights and so forth. So these are 2 of the JBL VRX932LAPs. They are powered speakers. I believe they are 875 watts continuous from what I've read and researched. They pretty much just have half of a Macrotech inside of them. I believe the peak output is 1750, so it has a pretty good amount of power to them. The throw pattern or the coverage pattern per speaker, they do 100 degrees horizontally and 15 degrees vertically. Right now we have 2 of them stacked, so that gives us 100 degrees horizontally and now 30 degrees vertically. And then if you add another one, a third one to it, you would have 45 degrees and so forth. That's one of the advantages of working with line arrays. These things, I've never had a speaker that when I listen to it, I just want to find songs to hear because they sound so crisp and so clean. I was really, when it came down to the day of actually picking them up, I was really torn between the QSC KLAs and the JBL VRX series. I probably sat for an hour side by side playing different songs, different types of music, and listening to both of them. And just at the end of the day, the VRX series just really took it home for me and really sounded a lot better. The KLAs, they're a fantastic speaker. Just when you really start pushing them, the highs just they get harsh a little bit for me. And when we started pushing the VRX speakers, the highs just sounded crystal clear for me. One of the pros and cons of the KLAs is the KLAs only take 2 amps per speaker to run at full capacity. The JBLs, on the other hand, take 6. So essentially, a benefit of the QSC is you could run a full array on a single 15 or 20 amp outlet versus you're not going to really get more than 3 per stack without having to break it up some. Just show you a little bit about the speaker. The speaker has 2 pole mounts, so if you want to put it at an angle, I'm not sure the actual degree of the angle right here, but you could use the first slot to angle it down a little bit, or you can use the second slot to give it a straight up shot. On the back, you have your Nutrix power in, which is new for me for the speakers that we've owned. Usually they all have the IEC, I believe it's called. So we have a Nutrix in. You also have your Nutrix out right here, which then goes out and then powers the next speaker in the array. Same deal with the XLRs. You have your XLR in, your XLR out into the next XLR in of the array, and so forth. Couple other quick things about the VRX 900 series. I know if I don't talk about it, I will have someone send me a message claiming that this is unsafe and speakers shouldn't be stacked upon each other unless they're secure. And let me just show you the locking system that JBL has come up with. You have this pin right here, which you have to push to release, and it slides out. And then now this piece right here, sorry, look, the camera's not on the right thing. This piece right here was up here, and it sets down there when it's not in use, sort of how that one looks right now since there's not a speaker on top of there. And the other side is the same deal. So when you stack them, there is little grooves. You see these feet down here on top of the speaker. There's little inserts for the feet to set and line up properly. You just pretty much flip this up. It lines up. And try to do this with one hand and holding the camera at the same time. And then now this pin here slides through. And then once that slides through, JBL has conveniently put these little locking mechanisms in, and you can just slide it up, lock it into place, and there you go. Now the speaker is now locked in place. And then same deal for the other side as well. Another thing I like about it is, again, with the constant curvature, I can control, you know, individually with the powered speaker. So, for example, the bottom speaker, I can use these selectors here to do, you know, a negative 3 dB settings. So that'll clean up a little bit. Not gonna focus for you. Let's try that. Okay, well you can sort of see that where it says HF output, which is high frequency output. You can adjust it for negative 3 dB, 0 dB, or a plus 3 dB. So what you can do is you set your bottom speaker on negative 3 dB, so it's not, you know, blowing away when it's on a stand, you know, blowing the crap out of the people directly in front of it. And then on the speaker that's, you know, doing a long throw and shooting over the crowd to fill in the room, you can either leave that at a 0 or do a plus 3 and kind of, you know, give it a little more oomph to, you know, cover the room better. So that again is the JBL VRX932LAPs. So just want to show you guys those other features. If you guys have any questions, please leave your comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks.